Dear friends, today I want to share with you how to make the girl you love remember you deeply, passionately, and irresistibly. Achieving this is entirely possible, and not as hard as you might think. You've likely experienced being so captivated by a girl that you can't control your feelings, always wanting to win her over, to be near her, right? So, what is the real key here? How do you become the man who sparks those same intense emotions in her, making her long for you just as much? The secrets will be revealed in today's video, so watch from start to finish, as it will be an invaluable guide in your romantic journey. To make her yearn for you in the same way, focus on building your self-worth, much like the principles of Stoicism, not allowing yourself to be swayed by things beyond your control, but always striving to better yourself. In this video, we'll delve into ways to become more attractive, confident, and unique in her eyes. With just a bit of daily effort to learn and grow, you'll find that becoming the special man in her eyes isn't so difficult after all. Develop yourself to be strong and magnetic, like a true Stoic. Before we dive into these transformative principles, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Doing so not only supports the channel, but also sends a signal to YouTube that more people should see this video and get the help they need in their love lives. By helping others, my friend, you're aligning yourself with the universe, setting the stage for it to respond to you in kind. I've done my part by creating this video, and now the next step is yours. Hit that like button and help others. All right, my friend, let's get started. The first principle to make a girl miss you deeply and love you passionately is to know how to create curiosity in her mind. Never become a man who is an open book, revealing everything about yourself. If she knows everything about you, there will be nothing exciting or interesting left. This applies not just to women, but also to men. Both genders should keep a bit of mystery, something for the other to discover. Let's take a practical example from everyday life. If you like a girl, don't be overly proactive. If you are always taking the initiative, she will immediately realize that you are trying to pursue her and win her affection. Your intentions become too obvious, and that diminishes the attraction. For instance, when you text her, instead of always being the one to start the conversation, give her a chance to wonder why you haven't reached out today. This silence creates a space for her to think, guess, and feel curious about you. The key here is to embody the spirit of Stoicism, a philosophy that values patience, emotional control, and not letting yourself be dependent on things beyond your control. For example, instead of always rushing to express your feelings openly, maintain calmness. If you text her 2 or 3 times without getting a response, don't show frustration or annoyance. Pause. Your silence will make her wonder if she did something wrong or if you have lost interest in her. This is how curiosity is cultivated. Stoicism also means not relying on others' attention to feel good about yourself. Instead, you should focus on developing yourself, enhancing your personal value. When you are confident and not overly dependent on the reactions of others, you naturally become more attractive. Think about the most compelling men you've met. They are not those who are overly proactive or too predictable, but those who always keep a little mystery, always have something new to discover. During the process of courtship, remember that you don't have to rush to conquer someone. If you are always taking the lead, you diminish the value of effort and create a feeling that is not captivating. For example, remember that you should only be proactive in the first few interactions to show interest, but after that, stop and give her a chance to respond. If she does not take the initiative, remain calm and continue living your life in an interesting way. When she feels your absence, she will naturally seek you out. This principle is also reflected in the fairy tales that girls love. In those stories, princesses don't know everything about the prince. They have to guess, dream, and be curious about the prince's interest in them. It is this ambiguity, this lack of clarity, that creates attraction. Similarly, in real life, do not reveal everything about yourself immediately. If you say you're working overtime or hanging out with friends, don't be too specific. Leave a little ambiguity like, "I'm a bit busy today. Have something to do until 8 or 9 p.m. This will make her curious, prompting her to ask herself what you are up to. Another example of Stoicism in this situation is emotional restraint. Instead of expressing all your feelings too early, let her discover the extent of your interest in her. She will have to guess whether you truly like her, or are just keeping your distance. This is the art of making her think about you, making her wonder about your feelings for her. Sometimes she may even feel upset because she doesn't receive special attention from you, but that's precisely when she begins to care more about you. The Stoic mindset not only helps you maintain attraction, but also protects your self-esteem. Imagine if you openly pursue a girl and fail, everyone around you might know and potentially think less of you. But if you keep everything discreet, with only you and her knowing, regardless of the outcome, you still preserve your value. Therefore, when you haven't secured her as your girlfriend, only let yourself, her, and a few trusted people know about it. Remember, your goal is not to win her heart immediately, but to build a meaningful and profound relationship. Don't rush to confess your feelings if you are not sure she feels the same way. Observe the interaction process, learn to understand the signals from her, and wait until you truly feel you have a high chance, then confess. Girls often evaluate your feelings through the process of getting to know you, and they are very sensitive to sincerity. A Stoic man understands that love is not just about pursuing a woman, but about pursuing self-improvement. Every day you need to strive to become a better version of yourself. It's not just about whom you can attract, but about how you live your life, what values you work with, and how you uphold your integrity and dignity. When you focus on self-development, women will naturally be drawn to you by your confidence, mystery, and the sense that you are living a meaningful life. Be patient and let her find her way into your life. Show her that winning your affection is not an easy feat and requires a process. Your patience, control, and ability to remain calm will drive her crazy for you, as this not only creates curiosity, but also makes her feel you are a challenge worth pursuing. That is the first and most fundamental principle. Always keep her curious about you. From that curiosity, all other intense and deep emotions will naturally follow. Moving on to the second point, do you know that the most skillful and charming men are those who know how to make women feel moved by their attention? What is the difference between a man whose care goes unnoticed, no matter how much he gives, and a man whose attention can make a woman's heart flutter? The difference lies in how the man shows his attention. The men who truly make women's hearts flutter are those who know how to give attention with standards. Their care is never free. It is always special and valuable, so when a woman receives this kind of attention, she must treasure it. Imagine a common scenario. Many men, in the process of dating and courting, make the mistake of thinking that they have to provide a lot of attention to win a woman's affection. They believe that if she likes them, they should show care. If she doesn't like them, they should still care. If she appreciates it, they continue. If she doesn't, it doesn't matter. This is precisely why we often hear the phrase, "You are a great guy, but I'm sorry." Being good, but not loved. Good, but not attractive. That's the reason. The attractive men, however, understand that their attention is valuable, and they only give it when the woman is truly deserving. The lesson from Stoicism here is to manage your attention like a precious resource, not to waste it unnecessarily. Observe the woman's reaction when you care for her. If she appreciates it, continue. If not, stop and wait. When she no longer receives the attention she has grown accustomed to, she will start to think and wonder, why isn't he interested in me like before? Did I do something wrong? This creates a sense of anxiety and makes her want to prove herself worthy of that attention. This is the difference between an ordinary man and an attractive one. Never let yourself become the great guy, but I'm sorry. Be the man whose attention makes a woman's heart flutter. When you know your own value, you will not give away your attention freely. You must remember that you are a man of value, and any girl who receives attention from you should see it as a privilege. If she appreciates it, then you continue to show your attention. Take a real-life example. A smart man will never always be the one taking the initiative. Initiative must have its limits. If she truly cares about you, she should also show a response, not just accept your attention as something given. Remember, you are not a free piece of cake, but rather a precious gem. A precious gem is not easily obtained, and when a woman has it, she will cherish it. If she does not cherish it and loses it, someone else will be ready to take it immediately, and she will regret it. In the art of courtship, Stoicism teaches us that patience and emotional control are keys to success. Don't let yourself be swept up in the whirlpool of emotions too soon. If you care for her and receive indifference in return, stop. If she does not appreciate your attention, do not continue. This not only helps protect your self-esteem, but also shows her that you are a high-value man who knows his worth. A practical example to illustrate this. If today you show her attention, knowing she is sick, and you offer, "Have you taken your medicine? Shall I bring some to you?" But she does not respond, or even shows irritation, it is a clear sign that she does not appreciate you. Don't try harder. Stop. Do not make yourself a man who is too predictable, always willing to do anything without needing appreciation from others. Let her feel your absence, so she has the chance to think about whether she should value you more. Learn how to treat women with kindness, but always with clear standards. If she appreciates it, continue. If not, stop. This is how she will realize that you are not a man who can be treated just any way. You are a man of high value, and she must prove herself worthy to receive your attention. The third principle to make a girl unable to leave you and love you madly is to understand and grasp her weaknesses. Every girl has her own vulnerabilities. These could be fears, insecurities, or even passions and hobbies she finds hard to resist. To win a woman's heart, you need to know how to identify and gently leverage these weaknesses, not to manipulate or take advantage, but to show genuine understanding and care. For example, a girl might have a weakness for feeling sensitive about a lack of attention. She might fear being abandoned or feel she is not being cared for enough. When you recognize this, show your care in the right way and at the right time. Instead of letting her drown in feelings of loneliness, you could text her when she needs it, surprise her with small gestures of joy, or simply listen when she wants to share something. You might send a simple morning message like, "Have a great day, I'm here if you need me." Even small actions like these can make her feel that you genuinely care and understand her feelings, making her feel cherished and loved. What is the Stoic mindset here? It's about mastering your own emotions so you can respond to her needs without becoming overly dependent or too caught up in someone else's emotions. You need to understand that knowing her weaknesses is not about control, but about creating a deeper connection. This requires patience and emotional self-control. Do not overreact when she tests your patience. Remember, a strong and attractive man is someone who knows how to remain calm, respect others' feelings, and not let himself get carried away. Another example is when she has a particular passion or hobby that she loves. This can also be considered a cute weakness. If she loves a particular art form like painting, you could subtly invite her to an art exhibition or gift her small items related to her interest. Offer words of encouragement and support for her to pursue her passion, helping her feel more confident about herself. This not only makes her feel that you genuinely care about and respect her interests, but also creates the feeling that you are someone with whom she can share the most important things in her life. However, it's also essential to remember that being sensitive to her weaknesses must come with sincerity and not be artificial. If you only try to exploit her weaknesses to achieve personal goals, the relationship will soon fall apart. To truly make her love you madly, you need to be sincere in understanding and supporting her. Finally, understanding her weaknesses also means knowing when to step back. If she feels pressured or needs her own space, you need to respect that. Sometimes the greatest act of care is knowing how to give your loved one time and space to herself. This shows her that you understand her deeply enough to know when to advance and when to retreat. The fourth principle to winning a girl's heart is not to be hasty or rushed, whether it's in pursuing a relationship or moving toward marriage. Women always appreciate subtlety, a natural approach, and men who respect their emotions and thoughts. They want to feel valued, not attacked with excessive intensity or aggression. So when you start a relationship, don't be in a hurry to make her your girlfriend. For example, during the initial stage of getting to know each other, when you've just met, don't come on too strong. Avoid overwhelming actions like constant declarations of love or frequently asking about the future. Don't make her feel as if you are forcing or pushing the relationship to move too quickly. If you approach with impatience like a predator wanting to devour its prey right away, she will feel disrespected or pressured. Allow the relationship to develop naturally, like a flower slowly blooming, rather than trying to force it open. Women need to feel valued by a man, and this requires you to learn patience. Patience is key to building a deep and lasting relationship. Listen to her thoughts and feelings, and respect the pace at which she wants to go. Let her know that you care and respect her emotions and desires rather than just seeing her as a target to conquer. True love should come naturally, not through force or impatience. During the process of getting to know each other, you need to discern whether she genuinely sees your unique qualities and is willing to love you for who you truly are. This cannot happen overnight. It is a process that requires time and sincerity. If you rush to lock down the relationship from the start, you may miss important signs of compatibility or incompatibility. You might unintentionally create a shallow relationship built only on superficiality. What is the Stoic mindset here? It is about learning to restrain feelings of impatience and not letting yourself be driven by the desire for immediate possession. A Stoic man understands that true love takes time to develop and flourish. He knows that a relationship needs to be built on a foundation of trust and mutual understanding, not through force or the urge to capture someone's heart quickly. Be patient, control your emotions, and don't let yourself be swept away by waves of fear or insecurity. Remember that you also deserve to be loved and respected. If you are infatuated with someone or like someone so much that you are willing to do anything to have them, you are lowering your own value. You deserve someone who sees you as special and important, someone who understands that love is not just about two people but also about harmony, respect, and sharing. Principle number 5 to make a girl fall deeply in love with you and think of you intensely is to know how to create emotional highs. Love is not just about calm, gentle moments, but also about exhilarating, exciting, and dramatic experiences. To make a girl miss you madly, you need to create special emotional experiences, memorable moments that she will never forget. Creating emotional highs does not mean you have to do something grand or extravagant. Sometimes it can be as simple as making beautiful memories or planning unexpected romantic moments that she doesn't anticipate. For example, you could organize a date unlike any other she has experienced before. This could be a surprise picnic on a weekend, a candlelit dinner on the beach, or simply a late-night walk under the stars. These activities create special moments, elevate her emotions, and make her feel that you are a unique man who can provide her with fresh and exciting experiences. Another example is knowing how to make her go through complex and mixed emotions. Today you might move her with a small, meaningful gift or a sincere word, but tomorrow you might make her wonder what you're thinking by suddenly becoming more mysterious. Creating these emotional ups and downs will make her constantly think of you and feel there is something special about you that she hasn't yet discovered. This not only makes her want to learn more about you, but also creates an intense attraction that makes it hard for her to stay away from you. What is the Stoic mindset in creating emotional highs? It is about learning how to control and navigate emotions skillfully. You must understand that you should not always be too predictable or reveal all your thoughts and feelings. A Stoic man knows how to create mystery, knows when to show strong emotions, when to be gentle, and when to remain silent, leaving the other person wondering and curious. Knowing how to strategically raise and lower emotions will make her continuously think about you, always feeling that you are an attractive and unpredictable man. And there you have it. We've explored the key skills to make someone think about you nonstop. These skills are not just simple tips for communication, but an art form in building attraction from within. Remember, true magnetism doesn't come from trying to change someone else, but from changing yourself, becoming a confident, deep, and intriguing person. Let your self-confidence shine. Let your empathy and subtlety guide you, and keep a touch of mystery that always leaves others curious and captivated. When you learn how to ignite powerful emotions, when you know when to listen, when to express, and when to hold back to spark curiosity, you become someone unforgettable in their mind. Don't seek attention in a rushed or forced way. Let your natural allure do the work. Remember, a truly lasting relationship is built from sincere moments, deep emotions, and mutual respect. Apply these skills not to manipulate or control someone, but to create meaningful connections where both people feel valued and appreciated. Be patient, be genuine, and let your affection flow naturally. When you do this, you'll notice a huge difference in how others think about you and feel your presence in their lives. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like to support us, subscribe, so you never miss out on more great content, and share it with friends who might also enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next inspiring video. Always remember, the greatest attraction comes from being yourself, the best and most captivating version of yourself.